fun. So today we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're going to do the Rip It or Ship It. For those who don't know what Rip It or Ship It is, you clearly been living under a rock. But Rip It or Ship It is you take two random characters, you draw them out, you put them together, and would you ship that couple or would you rip that couple and destroy it and bury it and never speak of it again? So today we have the help of our little Stitch Pad who's going to hold all of our names for us, and then we're going to pick one up, and then we'll pick the second, we'll put them together, and see what we end up with. I realized I never shook these up, so hold on a second. Put our lid back on, shake this up, shake this up. I'm actually kind of nervous. I don't know who this is gonna be. Round one. We have our first, we have our second. Our very first couple is Jace Herondale and Jem Carstairs. As I was writing Jem's name, I was like, this is gonna end up with Jace. So Jace and Jem. Wouldn't that be Jem cheating on Will? Like, the whole bromance that is, like, Will and Jem, like, that goes completely against all of it. Plus, you have, like, Jem being concerned about other Herondales. Like, I'm not gonna say too much because that's a mega spoiler. I love Jem. I love Jace. I can't imagine them together, so I'm gonna have to rip it. Next up from a very handy little teapot, we have a 1 and we have a 2. So first up, we have Katniss Everdeen. Oh no. We have Katniss Everdeen with Akiva from the Daughter and Smoke and Bone series. Katniss, like, starts out strong, like, drops way off, and then, like, finds her, like, stride again in Mockingjay, kind of. But then you have Akiva, he's strong and powerful, like, set in the moment, nobody can touch me, and then everything happens, and then he still is, like, a murderous asshole, but then in a way, I guess he redeems himself. Lonely Girl from District 12 and Angel. But at the same time, like, I feel like because Akiva is, like, so caring when he's not supposed to be, I feel like he could really help Katniss more so than, like, Peeta does. Katniss and Akiva, I just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Rip It because these two, I feel like Akiva's just too much. Like, he needs somebody who's also got some, but, like, now that I'm talking about ripping it, I can see it. All the reasons I'm giving for Rip It, I can see as being reasons for shipping it. Is there an option for a shrimp? Or shrimp? It sounds like shrimp. Shrimp? You know what? For the sake of it, it would be an interesting couple, and I feel like this would be a very interesting crossover, I'm gonna ship it. Next up, for round number 3, we have a 1 and we have 2. So first up, round number 3, we have Lynn Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles and Rose Hathaway. I like this a lot. I think I just found my new favorite crossover. Rose and Cinder. Oh, guys. This is a definite ship. These two would be such a power couple together. Round number 4, we have a 1 and we have a 2. So for round number 4, we have Rowan Whitethorn from the Throne of Glass series. Oh no. And Tobias Eaton from the Hunger Games. I guess. Said the wrong series. Tobias Eaton is from Divergent, not the Hunger Games. So Rowan Whitethorn and Tobias Eaton, also known as 4, from the Divergent series. I feel like in a sense these two are the exact same character. Obviously they don't go through the same exact things. They're both broody. They both, like, hold within themselves. They both, like, push their counterpart to new heights. I don't know about together though. I feel like Rowan would try to, like, boss 4 around, but then 4 would try to boss Rowan around, and I feel like they would just fight the whole time. Like, they would constantly be in an alpha male fight of, like, who gets to be in charge, and I don't think that they could ever actually accomplish anything because these two would spend the entire time fighting. I'm gonna rip it. For round number 5. So we have a 1 and we have a 2. We have the Morgan from the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. So then we have, that'd be so sweet, but Morris had so much heartbreak already. It's the Morgan and Hazel Grace Lancaster from The Fault in Our Stars. They would be so cute. But Moore has had so much heartbreak already. I would hate to see Moore have to go through all that heartbreak when Hazel's cancer. I want this crossover because I would cry like a very small child, but I don't want that for Moore. I want Moore to find happiness and joy and find somebody who loves her for who she is. I don't want, and I'm sure Hazel would do that, and like Hazel would challenge her because Hazel has the brain to force her to do new things and be excited and like express herself and be herself. But there'd be so much heartbreak. So I ship this right up until the heartbreak and then I rip it. So I think that's 6? Yes. Number 6. Guys, I keep wanting to look. So we have a 1 and a 2. I actually really like this game. This is a lot of fun. As I said, this is a lot of fun. We have Amarantha from A Court of Thorns and Roses, who can die in a hole for all I care. Guys, why do I speak too soon? I just said Amarantha could die in a hole, and I'm pairing her with Triss. I wholeheartedly rip this. There's no like fictional character who I'd be willing to pair with Amarantha because she's so awful and I hate her so much. So this one's just an instant rip. Number 7. We have a 1, we have 2. So first up, we have Simon Lewis. I love Simon. Simon is by far like one of my all-time favorite Cassandra Clare characters. Like I love Simon. Aww, this would be so cute. Okay, so Simon is getting paired with Wanda from The Host. Simon's all dorky and whatnot, and then you have Wanda being all like internal, and she just wants to like know about Earth and help protect people. Guys, I can see these two being so cute together. I ship this. I absolutely ship this. Somebody get on the fan fiction for this because I want to read it. Number 8, we have 1. I think I know who this is by the feel of the paper. We have 2. So first up, see if I was right. I was not. So first up, we have Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses. Guys, I swear I put more like books in here than just SJM's work. And Kel Maresh. Oh, I like this one too. Feyre and Kel. Kel is from A Darker Shades of Magic. They would be such a power couple. That'd be awesome. Like Kel would take them to like all these different worlds, and Feyre would just show up with all the other High Lords' power and just start like kicking the crap out of people. Chip. Feyre and Kel. I am all about that. Get Feyre and Kel together. Guys, this is another one that if you write fan fiction, do it and let me know because I want to read this. Number 9. Getting slim pickings in here. We have 1, we have 2. So first up, we have Peeta from The Hunger Games, and we have Blue Sergeant from The Raven Cycle. I feel like Blue is too strong for Peeta. Like, yeah, Peeta grows and like he develops and he's able to be there for Katniss in the way she needs, but I still feel like Blue is just too strong of a personality. I feel like Blue would just run all over him. She would just come in and be like, we're doing this. Especially book 1 Peeta. Book 1 Peeta would have no idea how to handle Blue. Book 3 Peeta might be a little better off handling her, but definitely not in the way that like Blue needs somebody to handle her. These two are a definite rip. Last one, guys. Last one. So we have our last 1. We have our last 2 for our final couple. We have Rhysand. I feel like I should just go ahead and rip this now. Feyre's already gone. Let's see who we end up with. Where'd that go? Guys, I don't know where that went. So for our last couple with Rhysand, I'm just gonna let you guys read this. We have Manon Blackbeak. Is it bad? I like this. I like this because Manon would put up with no shit. Rhys would try and goof around and Manon would slice him open. But at the same time, I love the jokes that is like Rhysand, Cassian, and Azriel. Like, I love that whole joking dynamic they have, But Manon would be an Amren on steroid. Can I leave the last one open-ended? I have pros and I have cons and I don't know. I feel like Manon would be fantastic for the war against Hybern because Manon would just like get her 13 and they'd come in and just like wreck some bitches. Feyre's gone, so like I'm trying not to think of this as like there's only Rhysand and Feyre for each other. I think I gotta ship them, guys. I gotta ship because I would love to see the story with Manon and Rhysand working together. I'm gonna ship this one, guys. I am going to ship Rhysand and Manon because that would be an epic story and it would be fantastic to read. Thanks for joining me, guys, on this Rip It or Ship It. This was a ton of fun. Let me know down below, guys, if you would rip or ship any of these couples other than what I did. As always, all my social links are down below. Feel free to go check those out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.